Hey there, YouTube. How's it going? It's going awfully fine for me. Well, this is Elite Master, everybody, and I'm bringing you a video review. Today I'll be taking a look at the high-grade build fighters. Technically 1-1 scale, but it's in a 1-144 scale. HIMOC, the training virtual unit of the series, seen in several episodes of Build Fighters Try, and at the end of Gundam Build Fighters, the original series. And it is the quote-unquote bootleg Gunpla, produced by Bandai. It's weird. Anyway, this is the HIMOC in all of its awesome green glory. Now the actual box art says shows it having 2 shades of green, but this one only comes in 1 shade of green and 1 shade of gray. And he's got some stickers. He's got a red sticker there, there, and there. And that's cool. Outside of that, this guy is made up entirely of 2 plates of parts. 2 average sized high-grade plates and a large plate of polycaps. Well, the polycaps actually come into play for a lot of the hard points on this guy, because that's this guy's modus operandi, however you say that. It's hard points. This guy has them. Now then, before we get into that, let's talk about his articulation. His head can swivel side to side, but it's actually on a ball joint. See right there? So, can swivel side to side, no actual movement outside of that. He's got a ball joint in the shoulder that comes out, rotates and wiggles at that joint. He's got a hinge that goes out that far, can rotate at the bicep. Got a nice double jointed elbow, hands are on ball joints that can rotate and wiggle. He's got a ball joint at the top of the torso that moves up and down, side to side really well. And he's got a ball joint at the waist that can move up and down as well. So he's got good backward movement, not very good forward crunch. Altogether he's got really excellent side to side movement, and he can rotate needlessly, effortlessly. And he's got these parts that can move up, and that is supposed to be red right there. You have to paint that. His hips are on pegs. They can swing forward, they can swing back. They can't really swing out, and it's not so much a design of the joint as it is like this bar right here. If that was gone, I think this thing could go up more, because you can see the cut for the joint is relatively good, and if it wasn't for that, it could get at least that far. But this bar right here does stop it. I might chop that bar off, see if I can't get rid of that, because I'm going to paint this guy, and if it works, I'll do an update on it. If not, then also do an update and tell you not to do it. He has a hip swivel right there, thigh swivel, a double jointed knee, very nicely double jointed knee. The first joint actually gets you that far. The second joint brings you most of the way and gets you a nice deep bend. His foot has a ball joint that's facing in this way in the ankle, moves forward and back, and you can rock it side to side. Pull it out, and he's got a ball joint this way on the actual foot, so he's forward and back, rotates, and he's got an ankle tilt, so he's got really nice ankles as well, forward and back. So this guy has excellent articulation, so you can get him into all sorts of poses. You know, get him into some fisticuffs. But outside of that, this guy doesn't do much. And he only comes with 1 accessory, and it is this little beam gun, little beam machine gun, whatever this thing is. It's neat, goes into his big fists just fine. And, you know, there you go. And he does come with a couple other things, 2 small things in fact, and they are, take the hands off, these little circles. You know what these are for is if you plug him in, you can A, give him a Mega Buster, which looks cool, or B, put a 1/100 scale hand in there. Now, I think this would only work for 1/100 scale no grades, like the old double O's and seed kits. I don't have any at the ready. They're all in boxes somewhere. But I've tried the 2.0 master grade hands. They are too big to fit in here. They like started to stress the plastic on these things actually. See, I don't remember which one it was, but on like they started to creak. It didn't sound good, it didn't feel good. Something was gonna give, and it was either gonna be this joint or it was gonna be the hand from the master grade. I've tried the 2.0 hands, I've tried the 3.0 hands, and they did not work. I do not know if, say, like the Gundam Wing or the Seed hands will work. I tried the 2.0 and the 3.0 hands first, but from the pictures I've seen, this thing only really works with the 1/100 scale no grades. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to have to dig them out and I'll give you an update on them. But as it is, they're useless except if you want to make him have a Mega Buster, which is actually kind of cool. But enough of that. Just talking about them hard points, wasn't I? First, let's have him hold his gun. Now then, for those hard points, you have a few on him that aren't covered. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hard points on his backpack alone, which can come off easily enough, and you can switch it with some other backpack that works on those 2 pegs. You have one right here on the shoulder that's actually connected via a polycap. You have one on the forearms that these forearm guards peg into very securely, I might add. You have one on the side skirts right there for the peg connector, and you have 2 on each side of the foot, not the foot, the leg. So this is the hammock half exposed to be able to use its hard points, which it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. So he has 10 hard points on the front on his body, and he's got 6 on the back. He's got 16 places that you can mount weapons or those extra arms. However, I personally want to get more of these guys because I have an idea. Look at this. There we go. Mecha Shiva. If you just get one more, you can do like this awesome arm thing here, which I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get multiples of these guys. This thing is awesome. He fell face forward, and like he's solid. He's like there. He's on the ground. He's not falling over. He's like, he's cool. He has like very few actual nitpicks on him. One of it's the color separation, but that's, well, he's 800 yen. What are you gonna do? And like, I don't know, ever since I got this guy, I have not been able to put him down. I've been playing with him ever since I finished building him, which was, by the way, a really simple build, somewhere between standard high grade and like higher end SD. But outside of that, by himself, this is all he does. He has hard points, he's really well articulated, he has one gun, and he's got these things, which didn't work for any of the master grade hands that I tried. But the real draw of this kit is its customability. So let's take a few custom bits and show you what I'm talking about. Now then, right here, I'm going to take these. Wrong side. I'm going to plug these arms with the Gatling guns on it from the the powered arms set. Put put those on his back. Then we're going to take these, which are also the powered arm sets with the, I forgot what these things are called. They were like the random packaged custom sets that you got if you ordered online. Crap like that. And I'll plug those in there. And then, this is one of my personal favorite configurations that I've figured out so far. Take these, the machine gun pods, from the powered arm set, put them right there. Of course, you give him his gun. And then you give him another gun. This is also from those like random packed unit things. And for the hell of it, why not give him one of the katanas that you got with the, I think it was the cannon, no, not the cannon, the missile and katana thing. And there we go, just like that, the Hi-Mach is now heavily armored. He's got his beam rifle, his Gatling beam gun, he's got twin machine gun Vulcans on his shoulders, he's got dual Gatling guns on the back, and he's got these things, which he can use as either just a cannon, as it faces forward, or he can extend it far outward and have it be a melee weapon. This is what the Hi-Mach is all about. Customability and having fun playing around with him. Because I've been swooshing this dude around like this for quite a while. And by himself, he's kind of boring. He's really well articulate. He's kind of small. I'll show that off in a comparison in a minute. But, like, all he comes with is the gun. But if you're collecting the Build Fighters kits, and you're collecting the option kits from Build Fighters and stuff, you're going to have a lot of fun with this guy, just trying to figure out all the different places that you can put, like, these custom kits on. I haven't even dug up all of my custom kits from Build Fighters yet, because I've just been playing around with this guy in the powered arms. And it's just so much fun. Now then, let me do a quick comparison before I end the video. And here he is with a standard high grade that I reviewed not too long ago. And it's a little shorter than the Amazing Red Warrior here. But the Amazing Red Warrior is much more complex. He feels heavier. Well, because he's made out of many more parts than this guy. This guy has a lot of hollow construction. But can't, be mad at him. He's 800 yen. And since I mentioned that he was somewhere between standard high grade and SD, here is the SD Victory 2, which also has many more parts than this guy, like, out of the box. But again, 800 yen. And for 800 yen, this guy is well worth the price. Like, I highly recommend picking up, like, this guy, maybe a few of them. I'm definitely going to get at least 3 more. Maybe. And I'm going to get a bunch more of these powered, like, not the powered arms specifically, but a bunch more of these custom Build Fighter kits. And this is really good marketing on Bandai's part. They release a bunch of these custom kits that can kind of work well with other mobile suits and kind of look good with other model kits. But then they release the Hi-Mach at the extremely reasonable price. And they're like, hey, now all those custom kits look great and work great with this thing. So, yeah, this was a brilliant marketing strategy on Bandai's part. And I fell right into it, and I am glad. I'm glad I fell down this rabbit hole, because the Hi-Mach is really good. It is the most fun I've had in a Build Fighters kit in a while. Like the Amazing Red Warrior was great for what it did and its weapons, but after I played with him for a little bit, I put him on the shelf and just left him alone. The Hymok I built just a little after the Red Warrior, like 2 days after the Red Warrior, and I have not stopped playing with him. I keep pulling off the armored parts. I keep trying to find new combinations, new little like things that I can do to him. And like, this is just one of many combinations you can do with the powered arms set alone. Just the powered arms set. Even if you didn't have these gun blades right here, the powered arms set comes with missiles and beam rifles and stuff like that. The another big complaint, actually, now that I think about it, for this guy is his hands are huge. Like, look how big that hand is. It makes it very troublesome for him to hold like other enclosed handled guns. Like if I wanted to give him, say, the I just built this earlier, the Rabe's Lev A gun. This thing will not fit in there. The hand is just way too big. And like other guns similar to this, they have a enclosed handle here. These guns are more than likely not going to work for the Hymok, but that's kind of okay because, you know, you can just swap the hands out. But then again, that's just me trying to fix a slight nitpick. But yeah, that is pretty much all I have to say for Hymok. It is an excellent little model kit for 800 yen. It is so fun, and if you're gonna pick up at least like the powered arm set and play around with it, see how you like it, and I guarantee you that if you enjoy what the Hymok here is doing, how it is just so much fun to customize, so much fun to play around with, if you're gonna enjoy that, you are going to buy multiple custom kits and maybe even multiple Hymoks just to play around with them. And bravo, Bandai, you laid a trap and I fell right into it. So this has been the Elite Master, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time.